extended cut, huh? I know Harley loves my extended cut. What up, big kids? Here's my big review of the Suicide Squad extended cut, out today on Blu-ray, DVD, digital combo pack, as well as 4K. I want to thank Warner Home Video for sending me out this review. Also, if you haven't checked out, check out my reviews of the DC Comics Multiverse Suicide Squad, El Diablo and Rick Flag, as well as the Captain Boomerang and Katana figures. So this is the extended cut of Suicide Squad. How much longer is it? It's only about 11 minutes longer, so pretty much the reason why there's no deleted scenes on this Blu-ray is because they pretty much include the scenes. However, that's not all the scenes that we know exist out there that are on this, which is a little bit sad. We know there's some scenes like out there like we saw in the trailers, like with Katana and her soul take her sword, like her eyes turning black. Also know there's more scenes with the Joker, including scenes of him being abusive towards Harley, as well as a scene of him surviving, showing him surviving a helicopter crash and throwing a grenade at the Suicide Squad. However, those scenes aren't on this extended cut, sadly. What is on this extended cut is definitely some more stuff with Joker and Harley. The scene where Harley is strapped in and she gets electrocuted by the Joker, he has a few extra lines telling her that he's the one that made her feel like lose all his memories, and he was upset about that. So there's a little bit more scenes with that. Plus, there's also another scene, scene that we knew that was coming that we never saw in the original cut, where Harley is chasing the Joker as Harleen Quinzel on a motorcycle, and she actually puts a gun to the Joker's face, and she says like, "Come on, dear, I dare," and then yeah. So that scene was really cool to see. There's also a scene with Killer Croc getting sick on the airplane or on the helicopter on the way to the city, and a few other Killer Croc scenes, just really minor, like in the beginning, introducing him. But there's also a great scene with Harley pretty much analyzing all the Suicide Squads, using her psychiatrist skills to really see why they are the way they are. And then the scene where she's asking everyone for drinks, that's in there. So there is some more stuff, but it's only 11 minutes worth of stuff. Whereas the Batman v Superman Extended Edition had a full-on half hour. It had a whole bunch of stuff that really made the movie feel a little bit more coherent to people that didn't feel like it was coherent. This movie, the extended cut, is more stuff that's great to see, but at the same time might not make it more coherent, which is why I understand they cut it out, some of the scenes. But especially with the Harley-Joker relationship, they really made it more of a happier relationship in the movie, the original cut, whereas this one, you see a more confused thing, but then it's like, why would Joker do this if he's not feeling that crazy about Harley? So I can kind of understand why they cut this stuff out. But yeah, it is on there on the extended cut. Beautiful on Blu-ray. Love the sound. Love the soundtrack. I did really enjoy this movie a lot. It's still one of my favorite movies of the year. I do love Suicide Squad, especially Margot Robbie. I love Will Smith in this. I actually love Captain Boomerang and El Diablo and Killer Croc and Jared Leto's Joker, of course. Amanda Waller is still one of the most terrifying people in this movie. Now, for the special features, we get a good amount of special features, actually. We get a 23-minute special feature called Task Force X, One Team, One Mission. It talks to the creators of the Suicide Squad and talking about the characters, how they were in the comics, and adapting them to film. And it's really cool to talk to people like Jeff Johns and John Astroner, who helped create the Suicide Squad, which characters they decided to take from the comics to put into this movie. So really cool special feature. Then we got Chasing the Real with David Ayer. He talking about putting a lot of these comic characters in the real world and how to make them. And then they actually had rigorous training. A lot of these cast members did their own stunts, like Margot Robbie. They hardly had any stunt doubles except for really crazy scenes that really needed a stunt double. So you really give it to Margot Robbie and all the people for doing it. And then a 15-minute scene, a featurette, Joker and Harley, a couple of the underworld, focuses on Margot Robbie and Jared Leto and talking about Joker's and Harley's relationship, how they came from the animated series to the comics to now the film, how they took from the animated series and like the New 52 and a bunch of other things, and really adapted this. So, and how when Jared Leto played the Joker, he pretty much disappeared and he was just Mr. J. And there was so much stuff. You see a little stuff that's also not in the extended cut, or in this featurette, like little lines he has in certain scenes, which is really cool. And then we got Squad Strength and Skills. It's a 9-man featurette talking about how actors trained with Navy SEALs to get into shape, and Margot Robbie doing, learning to do gymnastics and like all the stuff to get Harley's gymnastic background and the choreography. Then we got like about 12-minute featurette, Armed to the Teeth, showing all the different props used, like with Harley's bat, the Deadshot's gauntlets, and Captain Boomerang's boomerangs, and all that, all the cool little props in there. Then we got It's Just Gonna Get Loud, the epic battle of Suicide Squad, which is a 11-minute featurette. Talks about how the good use of practical effects, both the CGI and green screen, and filming on location, and how they build the back lot of like the streets. So then they have about like a 5-minute featurette, Squad Classified. It's a summary of the team and each character, except they don't really focus on El Diablo, which is really weird. And then we have a 2-minute gag reel, which is funny. I wish it was longer. This movie deserved a longer gag reel, I think. Overall, a really good package. I wish there was director's commentary on this. I always want director's commentary on Blu-ray. And there's no deleted scenes because it's on the extended cut. But hopefully, I don't know when, we get a future release that does have all those other deleted scenes. I hate when movies have all these scenes that you hear about but you never get to see. So I still love Suicide Squad. It's still one of my favorite movies of the year. The extended cut gives us some more cool scenes that I'm glad I got to see. I don't know if this will persuade people that didn't like Suicide Squad to fix it, like say the Batman v Superman Extended Edition. However, if you're a fan of the movie, this is more great stuff. You get the regular cut as well as the extended cut. The special features are amazing, and I definitely recommend it for fans of Suicide Squad or DC fans. I definitely highly recommend it. So thank you, Warner Home Video, for sending out this review. And for more, check out my website, SeanLiveLong.com. Like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, links in the description. I'm Sean Long. May I live long and love life. Bad, 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 bad boys make me feel so good. Oh, makes me feel so good. Makes me feel so good. Especially Margot Robbie. Seriously, what the hell is wrong with you people? You people, your homes, that gets me fired up.